Hi, I'm Courtney, and this is my journey through Kappa. My first time really hearing about Kappa was during band camp when I went to Breadco, or, Panera, with some flutes. Grace Shell and Taylor Ware were telling us about it, and they were hyping it up a lot. Miles and I knew we wanted to join this awesome fraternity called Kappa Kappa Psi. I didn't hear a whole lot more about Kappa until recruitment week. I had become hesitant to join since I'm not a music major, but I thought about it a little and I decided I would try it out. At the first event, I got to know some actives and hear more about what Kappa is and what they do. Throughout the other events, I became more and more conflicted. I had a lot of fun painting, and at the speed dating, I got to know a lot of people in the fraternity. In the bowling, I had a blast messing around with some of the actives and just getting to know some of them a little better. My conflict was that I really like band and all of these people, but am I spending too much time on something I'm not even studying? When I got my letter inviting me to become a membership candidate, I decided to go for it. I still don't exactly know what drove me to accept it, but it just felt right. We started classes and began learning about the history of the fraternity and everything we needed to know. Some things we learned were about how our work matters, your chapter matters, our fraternity matters, our brotherhood matters, our service matters, our leadership matters, and our musicianship matters. We learned of the projects we would have to do. As a class, we had some issues putting together our events, but we eventually did our brotherhood project, which was Apple Baseball. Our service project was Jars for Seniors at the band banquet. We put together our family tree, and we are going to present our Founding Fathers project pretty soon. And as it is hopefully obvious, this is my portfolio. There have been some frustrations and bumps in the road, but we kept going and we grinded on. Now here comes some feelings. Over the course of this process, I became more sure that I want to be in Kappa. I started getting very doubtful of myself. I saw how much passion some people have, and I wasn't sure if I felt the same way. Was I doing this for the wrong reasons? Am I only joining because my friends are? Do I care enough about this? Am I just BSing my way through this? Am I good enough? When I think about me in relation to Kappa, the first word that comes to my mind is inadequate. I have always been hard on myself. I taught myself how to push down feelings, how to bury them, and make logical decisions. Because of this, I am not an overly emotional person, at least not on the inside. I feel like because I build so many walls around myself, I can never be fully involved in relationships, including friendships and brotherhood. I feel that it's unfair to lie to my brothers and claim to be all in, but never actually be fully present. I was pretty much ready to pull myself out of the fraternity. I was too afraid to get close to people, and I was disappointed in myself for being more involved in music than I am in my actual major. I care so much about music and the band and about helping people in any way I can. I still wanted to join, but I was so scared of disappointing people and of not living up to their expectations of me. But mostly I was afraid to join because Kappa and my brothers make me feel emotions that I can't push down. But then I was told something that changed my view. I was told, in order to grow, you have to do things that scare you. Otherwise, you will never push yourself and expand your boundaries. I realized that the thing I am most afraid of is being vulnerable with people. So I decided to push myself into conquering that fear. I shared more of myself with my friends. I stopped trying to push stuff down so much. I had emotional talks. I started breaking down my walls. I became more vulnerable. I still have a long way to go before I can be completely open, but I'm far enough to be able to accept myself becoming a brother in Kappa. I'm not only ready, but I'm really excited to become a brother and to share more of myself with my brothers. I'm excited to help serve the band in any way I can, and I'm ready to put my passion for music to good use. Thank you for watching my portfolio, and I look forward to being your brother.